Don't ignore the warning. The first night in my new apartment, as I lay in bed, I heard a soft scratching sound beneath the floorboards. Dismissing it as the building settling, I ignored it. But the next morning, as I tidied up, I found a small, yellowed piece of paper jutting out from a crack in the floor. It was addressed to me by name, though no one here should know me yet. It read, "Leave before the next full moon." I laughed it off as a prank by some previous tenant and tucked the note away. Yet, the unease lingered like a shadow in the corner of my vision. Weeks passed, and each night, the scratching grew louder. More notes appeared, each increasingly urgent, each one addressed to me in a shaky hand. They spoke of things lurking in the dark, of dangers unseen. My curiosity piqued. I began to search for the source. As I pried up a loose floorboard, a cold draft swept through the room, carrying with it the scent of earth and decay. Beneath the parquet, I discovered a crawl space, dark and ominous, as if it breathed with its own life. Desperate for answers, I ventured down, flashlight in hand. The crawl space expanded into a narrow corridor, walls lined with more notes, each echoing the same warning. At the end of the passage lay a door, ancient and heavy, with carvings I couldn't decipher. Despite the warnings, I felt compelled to open it, drawn by a force I couldn't explain. My hand trembled as I turned the handle, the air thick with impending dread. Inside, I found a room filled with mirrors, each reflecting not my image but scenes of lives unlived, of choices unmade. And there, in the center, stood a figure cloaked in shadow, its face obscured. It extended a hand, and suddenly, I understood. The notes weren't warnings, they were invitations. Before I could react, the full moon rose high, and the figure stepped forward, claiming the space I once occupied. As I faded into the mirror's depths, I realized I had become part of the room's eternal reflection, my warnings destined for the next tenant who dared to ignore them.